Hi, my name is Huda. Today I'm with It Girl to answer the most searched questions about me.
Perfect.
Good? Yay! Where is Huda from? I was born in Durham, North Carolina. I now live in Raleigh. I can't say if I'm a Tar Heel or a Duke fan, so don't come at me for that one, please. What is Huda's ethnicity? So I am Palestinian and Jordanian. My mom was actually born and raised in Kuwait, but she's Palestinian. And then my dad, I believe, was born and raised in Jordan, and he's Jordanian. And then my parents met, and then they had me in the US. And so I'm first generation American, and I'm proud. What was Huda's first job? I think it wasn't like a real job. I worked on a horse farm. So like I actually volunteered on a horse farm. I was shoveling poop and whatnot. I think people don't know that about me. I used to horseback ride. I used to do equestrian and Western riding. But yeah, I used to wake up at like 5 a.m. every day and drive 45 minutes to the farm. And that's what I did every single day. How did Huda get cast on Love Island? I actually applied traditionally. I didn't get like scouted or anything like that. I applied traditionally and somehow, some way, I got a call back and they loved me because I had the most atrocious stories to tell. And I think that's really what caught their eye. Did you realize Mamacita was becoming a viral moment in real time? No. I honestly forgot that it happened. Like when it did happen, I didn't think anything of it. And I kind of just like was being myself in that moment, just like the way I talk. And I feel like I'm very like funny, chill vibes. So when that happened, that's kind of where it came from. But afterwards, when people told me, oh, you're mommy, Mamacita, I'm like, what are we talking about? I'm like, I don't know what we're talking about.
Were you surprised that people made it viral?
Oh my God, I was so surprised. When people made it viral, I was like, I didn't understand why, but then I understood why at the same time, because that shit was funny as fuck. Sorry, can I curse?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. Was your Love Island intro dance choreographed? Yes, it actually was choreographed. I didn't choreograph it. I actually learned it in the hotel room within like an hour. I learned it the night before and I had to practice, so I would set up my phone and just like practice myself doing it, and you had to send a video of you doing it to the producers so that they could see it and made sure you got the choreo down. And thank God I used to dance and I used to do hip hop because I would have not learned that otherwise. Did you feel accurately represented on the show? No. Hell no. When I seen the show, I didn't watch the full show, but I'd seen clips and like what people thought of me. And obviously I did everything that I did on the show and I take full accountability for all of that. But does it represent me as a person? No, because you have to also remember the environment you're in and kind of like the resources you would have had outside versus inside the villa. And there's a lot of things that played factors into why I reacted to things the way I did. And I think that a lot of things were taken out of the show that would have maybe made certain things valid. But that's just in the past now. I don't really care. What's a rumor about you that made you laugh? Oh, that I am a deadbeat mother. That I'm a deadbeat mother. I think that's the funniest thing ever because I'm with my daughter. I'm with my daughter all the time. She also comes with me to work a lot of the time. I just prefer to keep her private. Literally the other day, it was Mother's Day. And mind you, I posted my daughter for Mother's Day, which I don't usually post her, so that was like a gift. But someone commented and was like, oh my God, I haven't seen her daughter in 5 months. I was just like, if we don't know things or we don't, have maybe 25% of our brains, let's not comment. What's the biggest red flag in men? It's a long list. It's a long list. I feel like when men aren't a gentleman, I think that's my biggest red flag. I don't like that. I don't like when men aren't a gentleman. I like my door being held open. I like flowers. I like being carried when my feet hurt. Like stuff like that, like being there for me when I need you. Like I think those things matter the most out of anything. Oh, another red flag. I hate when guys think that like they have to be mean to all girls or something when they're in a relationship. Don't do that. Don't do that. You don't be respectful, but don't be mean. I don't like when people are mean. What's the pettiest thing you've ever done? Probably like take my ex's freaking controller and hide it when he pissed me off. Okay, when you're mad at someone, do you go silent, crash out, or post? Definitely don't post. It's either go silent or crash out. It's one or the other. I'm working on the crash out part. I am working on the crash out part. But like, do you know what I mean? Like sometimes your girl just doesn't think, and then I calm down, I'm like, I'm sorry. Like I always say I'm sorry, always, every single time. What's the most misunderstood thing about Huda? I think people think I'm not nice. I think maybe that's something that's misunderstood. I think majority of people know that I am nice, but I feel like some people think that I'm not, and I'm actually really nice, and I try to be as nice as I can to everyone. Life's too short to be mean. How did Huda get into music? Oh my God, I've done music, the arts, like my whole life. So when I was really young, I remember in elementary school, this is when I first found out I could actually sing. And I had been singing like the whole time because I loved Disney and just all Barbie movies and all those type of things. So when I was in choir in school, I think we had like this thing where actually all the kids in my classroom had to do like a song and stuff like that for the school. And basically I was in the second line, and I remember we were singing the song and there was like a high note in the song. And the choir teacher was walking back and forth, you know, to listen to everyone, to kind of find out where everyone needed to be placed. And if you're in choir, you know what I'm talking about. But basically she walked past me and then she said, wait, everyone stop. She said, sing again. And then we all started singing again. And she looked at me, she's like, come here. I was like, okay. And I stood in front, she's like, sing. And I said, okay. And I started singing. She's like, you're going in the front. I was like, okay. And it was just a big passion of mine. Like when I was in high school, I didn't even go to lunch. I would never go to my free period or my study hall. I would go into this one room that had like mirrors and a piano, and I would either practice singing or dancing, and that's all I ever did. I didn't really have many friends in school. Yeah, it was really fun for me. I love theater, I love music, and it's always been a huge passion of mine, and it's just something I'm good at. What's it been like working with Future's team? Honestly, it's been great. I feel like everyone is very hands-on, and I feel like everyone's very involved, and the resources that I have are honestly so generous. I feel like there's so many things that my team has provided for me that I think typically people wouldn't have access to. And I think that's just a blessing in itself. And I feel like everyone's just been super supportive. We're like a little family. And yeah, I just love working with them. Is Bad Girls about anyone specifically? Bad Girls is about the bad bitches, okay? What it takes to be a bad bitch, what it takes to be a bad girl. And I feel like a bad girl is like a boss woman, someone who's mature, a boss woman, handles her shit, doesn't take shit from anyone, claps back at the haters. Like, that's what I wanted the song to be about. Confidence, women empowerment. Like I wanted girls to feel bad. What's the story behind Bad Girls? So basically I chose Bad Girls to be the first song that I put out because I feel like it's a good representation of me and who I am as a woman. I just felt like it was just a good introduction. It's one of the songs where I wrote it myself, I did it myself, I'm proud of it. And I can't wait for people to hear like what else I have in store, because I just want people to see my talent and like kind of what I can do. But yeah, I feel like it's just a good introduction to who I am. How would you describe your sound in 3 words? I would say sassy, confident, and raw. What surprised you most about the music industry so far? How supportive people are. I feel like so far with everyone I've encountered in the music industry, everyone's just been so encouraging and kind. People just want to see you win. See, at least that's from my experience. A lot of people want to see me win, and it means a lot to me because there's people that like I look up to who say these things to me, and never in a million years would I've ever thought that these people who I looked up to growing up would look at me and say, keep doing what you're doing, you got this, you're gonna do amazing and you're doing great, and I can't wait to watch you shine. And that just means a lot to me in general. What's more nerve-wracking, dropping music or going on reality TV? Do I have to even answer this? Like I feel like both kind of have their own nerve-wracking things, because reality TV, right? You never know what people are gonna see when it comes to reality TV, because they kind of edit it however they want to. And it's more of a raw interpretation of who I am, and it's not necessarily fully me in a way, because you know, they take things out and they hide things and whatever. But I feel like in reality TV, it is nerve-wracking in the sense that you don't really know what people are about to see. And then I feel like with music, it's kind of like, okay, you've been working on something for so long and you're so excited for it and you're so proud of it. And then when it comes to the moment where you're like actually about to put it out there and you're just like, oh my God, I hope people like it. Like, I hope people don't hate it. Which there's gonna be people that hate it. To each their own. You learn as you go. God bless America. But like, I think reality TV was worse. I did not like it at all. Why do you think the internet loves building women up just to tear them down? Oh my God, I hate this. I hate this so much. People always talk about, they're like, oh my God, we want you to shine, we want you to do well. And then they just hate on it. I'm like, what is the point of that? Like, why can't we just all support each other, hold each other's hand, be like, yes, kumbaya. Like, let's all do amazing, let's reach our goals and everything. And I feel like people are so comfortable with tearing other women down. And I think that's nasty and ugly. And it's not cute. If you're doing that to people, like, I don't like it when people tear people down. I'm the type of person, like, I love to uplift everyone I'm around. Like, you won't ever see me talking down on another woman. at all, especially when it comes to like people's careers and everything. Like I genuinely wish everyone the best and I really want everyone to succeed. How has motherhood changed you? Oh my God, it has changed me for the better. Before I got pregnant, I feel like I was just very rebellious. And then once, you know, I found out I was having her, I felt like I had to lock in and kind of be a woman because I'm setting an example for someone else. And I think that I do that, honestly. I feel like when it comes to my daughter, she looks up to me so much and she loves everything that I do. I love when she's creative. I love when she expresses herself. Like I let her dress herself. I let her do her own makeup. I let her wear like crazy press on nails with charms on it and whatnot. And I adore her so much. Like I think that she changed me for the better. Like I don't know what I would do without her. I really don't. I don't think I would be who I am today if I didn't have her. What is it like being a parent while in the public eye? Oh my God. People love to think that they know what you have going on as a parent when you're in the public eye, because I choose to share what I want to share. And when it comes to my child, like I don't want to post her like that and I don't want to exploit her just because I think it's her decision whether she wants to be posted or not. And she's not at that age where she can decide, hey, I want to be posted, mom. Like I want to make videos. I want to do whatever. Like until she's at the point where she's like, mommy, like I want to post myself. This is what I want to do. That's when I'll let her do it. But I'm not going to force her to be posted. I'm not going to force her to make content. I'm not going to force her to do anything. I just want her to grow up normal. Like I want her to just enjoy life and not think about the internet, because the internet can be so cruel, and the longer I can keep her away from that, the better. What's the most proud moment you've had as a mom? I don't think it's like a specific moment, but I think it's the fact that my daughter loves doing everything that I do. Like she loves to sing and dance, and she loves to set up her iPad and like play music and like start doing choreography. And when we were editing a music video, she made everybody on the team watch her do a dance routine. And when I look at her, like I see myself. You get to share something you love with your child, and I think that that's just so precious. How do you balance being a mother while also building your career? It honestly is very, very difficult, and I do my best, but because I want her to have the life that I never had, and I want her to not have to worry about finances. I don't want to have to like have her worry about whether or not she can do an extracurricular that she wants to do. Like I just want her to be able to do everything that she loves and everything she wants. So when it comes to her, like I try to bring her around, you know, the things that I'm doing. I try to take her, you know, when I'm doing studio or like when I'm going to a shoot. I think it's important to bring her around, and just so she knows what her mommy's doing, so that way when there are times where I have to be away for a week or two, like she knows what I'm doing and she's not just thinking I'm going away for no reason. But yeah, I think that's probably the hardest thing, is just making sure she knows that like her mommy's still here and her mommy's gonna take care of her always. And even if I have to go away for a week, like, you know, her mommy still loves her. Have you always been this confident? No, I haven't. I think I started off in my early childhood very confident. A very confident girl. I used to do little runway walks on the circle time carpet. But as I got older, I think that's when bullying kind of started, and it brought my confidence down very, very much. I think over time I had to just dive myself into things that made me feel confident, and for me that was the arts, because it was something I was good at and something I could be super confident in. Once I did that, I just feel like I skyrocketed, and I just believed in myself. I stopped caring what people thought, because at the end of the day, just do you. Like, who gives a fuck what people think? Like, honestly, someone's sitting on their couch under a fake profile talking shit, and you're probably doing things that they would never. So who cares? Who cares what people think? Just be confident, be you, be unapologetically you. That's what I live by. Do you think confident women are subject to more hate online? 100%. I think confident women are so subject to hate online. I feel like majority of people hate seeing other confident women, especially if they're insecure. They will gladly bring other women down to kind of satisfy themselves and their insecurities, which I think is very wrong. And I think that they should internally work on themselves and get closer to God. Do men bother you at the gym? I'm gonna be real. Half the time I'm in the gym, I wear sweats and a hoodie and I try to cover my head or wear a hat. And I try to be as low key as possible. But yes, guys do come up to me at the gym. I try to be kind to everyone.
How much protein do you think you get a day?
I try to get my body weight at least in protein a day. Usually more, at least like maybe 10 grams more than my body weight is typically what I try to get in a day, just to maintain at least. which I don't feel like I should say that because I don't want people to compare themselves to me because that's not good. Don't do that. What's your dream date? My dream date is the beach. Anything to do with the beach. Anything, activity, water activity. I like fun activities. I like arcades, VR, like games. Like I just like fun activities that make you just like get to know each other more. Cause I think, you know, you can sit down and talk at a dinner table, but like if I can't laugh with you and I can't like have fun and just be goofy, cause I'm a very goofy guy. Like I don't like to be serious all the time. I think it's boring. Like why do you want to be serious all the time? What was your worst experience with an influencer? Next question. What's next for Huda? I'm manifesting this. I want to perform so bad. Like so bad. I don't know, like this is just a big goal of mine, but if I see my daughter in the pit, just watching her mom do her thing, that's like my dream goal. Like that's something that I want to happen and I see it happening and I'm manifesting it. Who knows, maybe you guys will see something soon. So that was all the questions for It Girl. Bad Girls is out now and it's streamed on everything. Make sure you check out my YouTube, Huda Mustafa. I can't wait for you guys to see what else I have in store. Should we go dark or should we like be like weird? I don't know.